Because people, they realize we don't have no community. We don't have no identity. All we got is just Thanksgiving that Esau gave us. All we got is just Christmas that Esau gave us. They can't even fathom a life without Esau, right? But we're here to give you that and show you that that is your life. And then you can have that life and have it more abundantly, right? Qam, go ahead.
Soldier, y'all to reach out some bad and direct, we got them. This word is going out regardless, can't nobody stop it. I hate when Christians try to tell us the law is abolished. The sons of thunder break our precepts to cut up their doctrine. Now they leaking and turn the scarf and we got them tweaking. We keep the holy days, are not the ways of the heathen. We the people with the power, Qam Yasharhla. We gotta follow the commandments of mighty Yahweh.
By reason whereof sore calamity came upon them.
Why?
But they had them to be their enemies and avengers.
You cannot have, because Esau, you can't have him be your avenger and your enemy. He's not built like that. He got a bloodlust. That just is what it is. He has to conquer. That is his lot. His blessing is the sword, right? So you don't think that the Lord is going to make him avenge you and at the same time oppress you. He's doing his job in oppressing you. Your job now, Jake, is to turn back to the law, statutes, and commandments, so that way we can have righteous authority in this earth, right? The way we're supposed to, right? But unfortunately, our people get caught up in a twist, particularly on doctrine. They'll go even on a spiritual standpoint. This same person that used the scriptures to oppress you, you're going to go to him to give you that same salvation? To end up in heaven next to your same oppressor? Is that what you want? You're foolish.
Some people will say, I do.
Yeah.
That's foolish.
Yeah.
That's foolish as hell.
Very foolish. But Jakes get into that type of thing, right? But see, that's why we come here, look, and we got to tear down the lies, man. We got to tear down the lies and build our people up. We're not here to tear down our people. We're actually here to lift you up.
That's right.
You understand? But unfortunately, a part of that is destroying what we had from the beginning, because a lot of our people, they in for a rude awakening. They in for, matter of fact, Matthew 7. What Matthew 7 and 21 say? Give me 1 John chapter 2.
This is Matthew chapter 7, verse 21.
Read out.
Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord,
right,
shall enter the kingdom of heaven.
Now we know this ain't talking about no devil worshipers. This is talking about us. Because, hey, unfortunately, a lot of our people, they put their last hope into that church. That's lying to them. That's stealing from them. That's taking advantage of them sexually. That's taking advantage of them financially, spiritually, and every other league. You understand? But they dedicating their lives and they thinking they do a great work, right? But they shunning the people that's coming out giving them the truth. Go ahead.
But he that doeth the will of my Father, which is in heaven. Verse 22, many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name?
Have we not prophesied in thy name? So mind you, these are people who are so confident. These are people who are so confident in what they doing and what they teaching, and that they what? They thinking that they prophecy. They think they're doing many great works. Go ahead.
Like, in thy name have cast out devils.
Yeah.
In thy name done many wonderful works.
So they thinking they doing wonderful works, casting out devils, giving prophecy. They dedicating themselves to, unfortunately, a lie, right? And we're doing it to our own dismay, right? Because we saw that type of behavior gave us sore calamity. Because without realizing it, you having Esau be your enemy and avenger at the same time. It's a cycle that we can't break, right? Go ahead.
Now verse 23. And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity.
Them the scariest words in the whole Bible. Those are the scariest words in the whole Bible. Imagine dedicating your life to something that's a lie, just to find out at the end that he said, I never even knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity, right? And see, and that's why it's an important thing, because we don't I mean, we would love for you to spend all the time that you have in the doctrine, okay? But our main concern is your eternal place, how you spend your time eternally, more so than how you spend your time here, right? So that's why our focus is towards that. Because we hate for you to be in a situation where you dedicate your life to a lie given to you by your oppressor and your enemy, right? Because the true following of Christ says what? Right? That's it on that. You that work iniquity.
Verse 24.
Yeah.
Read that. Verse 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them.
And what?
And doeth them.
So not only do you have to hear it, but you got to put it into practice, right? And listen, even new Israelite community. What does it say? Matthew 23 and 23. Yeah, okay, you keep the law, but you forget the weightier matters of the law. That's the fruits of the spirit for real. That's the faith for real. That's the importance of brotherhood for real. A lot of times we don't do that. And we think that we're doing a good thing. We're putting many works in, but that's how you can be profitable, but not unto yourself, right? But we don't want that for you, right? Go ahead.
I would liken him unto a wise man,
right
which built his house upon a rock.
So that's what you want to do. You got to build your house on a rock, right? Why? Because that means you got to have a solid foundation. That's why you got to get the milk. That's why you got to get the sound doctrine. That's why we read earlier. How can I understand what I read unless I be guided, right? And get that strong, solid foundation, right? Because unfortunately, our people will abandon a solid foundation just because of their preconceived notions of where it's coming from. So say for instance, you get up here, you get somebody that's an Ephah, you get somebody that's a Muslim in Christianity, etc., right? They won't want to stop because they see we wearing fringes, they think it's the scripture, they think it's spooky, they don't want anything to do with it. But you can ask all of them, how much better would our community be if we didn't kill? How much better would our community be if we didn't steal from one another? How much better would it be if you didn't covet a man's wife? I don't think there's anybody that would disagree or not want that for our people. But because of the messenger that is coming from us, people abandon that. Well, unfortunately, that is that strong foundation. That is building on a rock. And that's how we can have these communities and these Black Wall Streets and this is Martin Luther King in every community. But that dream that he had is all for naught. Matter of fact, speaking of that, give me what's that? Sirach chapter 39 and 1. I think that's it. Or it's 39 and 1 and 39 and 11. Right? Keep going.
Verse 25. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house,
Hope.
and it fell not, but
What?
it was founded upon a rock.
All right, come. Where does it say? It's a find it where it says, man that hope in vain. Yeah, start at verse 3.
The book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 3.
Get out.
And hereby we do know that we know him, if we keep his commandments.
Now, mind you, earlier, Christ told you that it's going to be some people that say that they know God, they dedicate their whole entire life, and they're doing it in vain. Because he's going to say, I never knew you, depart from me. And now, you don't have that everlasting life. We don't have that community. We don't have that salvation. That's the salvation we want for you, sister, and you too, brother. You understand? We're talking about the salvation and the camaraderie of our people. Hey, wouldn't you, how much better would our community be if there was no killing, stealing, or adultery? 100% better. Hey, tell me, do you have to be in a particular religion or belief system to understand that we need that as a people? So, but tell me, why don't we have that?
Maybe I do it different than other people. You know, everybody gets different. So they think it's different ways.
Give me, where does no vision of people fall? Isaiah 29. Right. But you know what I would say to you is, did you know? Get that when you're there.
So like 34:1, the hope of the vain.
Yeah, give me. We'll get that. But did you know that the scriptures say, "Where is no vision, the people fail"?
Proverbs 29.
Yeah, Proverbs 29. Give me that. Yeah, the brother about to read it for you right now.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 29, and verse 18. Where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he.
And see, a lot of times we have good efforts. We'll have people that'll come and try to lead us out and lead us to greener pastures. But our problem is we don't have that vision. We don't have that shared communal vision. And when it says when there is no vision, the people perish, right? Because I tell you, what's Monday? What's Monday? A day of the week. But we know this Monday is so-called Martin Luther King Day, right? We know it's a Martin Luther King Boulevard on every single black community around the country, right? And he known for what? I have a dream, right? And be a hope for where he could lead our people, right? But what the scriptures say? Give me that.
Now this is Sirach, or Ecclesiastes, chapter 34, from the top. The hope of a man void of understanding are vain.
You see?
False.
So the hope of a man that's void of understanding is vain and false. It's vain because it's not realistic. You don't even understand the power that you're hoping for. And it's false because you put in your earnest effort into something that's not real. Something that's not going to lead our people out. Because I tell you, who's the leader of the black community? Right. We don't have one. We don't have one.
To me, that's because we all want to lead, and we can't all lead.
Right.
You got to learn how to follow in order to teach how to lead.
Man.
To me.
Absolutely. Hey, matter of fact, give me you give me John 15 and 10, give me 1 Corinthians 11 and 3, right? Absolutely. But see, the thing is, that's why we got to come back to Christ and our true understanding and our identity. Because if we did that, then we would know there's a chain of command. We would know that there's a structure. I would know that you are my elder, you're my uncle. You're not just a nigga on the street. You are a man that deserves respect. And you're gonna treat me the same way and behave that way. Right?
I've seen a lot more, done a lot more, and experienced a lot more than you.
Right.
So I can teach you a few things.
Right.
So if I say don't go to the corner and make a right because it's a hole, I'm feeling it. See the lump on my head?
Yeah.
And if you go to the corner and make a right anyway and get a lump on your head, something wrong with it.
Right.
You should learn from the lump on my head.
Right.
Instead of getting one on your
Absolutely. And you would do that out of the love for your people because you understand the value of community.
These are the three things I learned. One, never loan out more money than you're willing to do. That's to your mommy and two.
Yeah.
You may never get it back.
Uh-huh.
Two, where did you step on the way to the top?
Yeah.
They might be attached to their ass. You got to kiss on your way back down. And number three, you teach your Japanese, French, and the Mexican Dutch. But you can't teach a dummy because you know too much.
Oh, shit. That's
Words of wisdom
all right,
that I
yeah.
learned throughout my years here.
No, absolutely. And
No,
see,
it
that's
sound
game.
like,
And see,
we
need our strong men to come and give the wisdom that comes from the scriptures. We need that wisdom. And see, when you have that sense of community and that dedication to your people, our wisdom don't have to be lost. We will teach our young people to value our elders. We will teach our young people to value the chain of command and the family that has already been set up. Because that, I tell you what, that is actually what it means to be Christ-like. Because as he says, what? You got John 15?
This is John, chapter 15, verse 10.
Yeah.
If ye keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love.
Right?
Even as I have kept my Father's commandments.
So the same way that Christ kept the commandments, we are to keep the commandments. You understand? And you got that 1 Corinthians?
Yeah.
Okay, and so that's why we got to understand who we are to follow. Because when we do that, now we starting to build a culture, right? Give me 36 and 11, Sirach 36 and 11, or 17 and 11. I give you law of life for heritage. Go ahead.
What verse?
11 and 3.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God.
You see right there? So we should already know that our family, it starts with the Lord, then Christ, then the man, then the woman, then the children. It's the chain of command, right? It's the actual body of the Lord. Because unfortunately, you get 10 different people, 10 different black people, ask them, well, what's your ethnicity? You gonna get 10 different answers. One gonna call himself after his belief system, or I'm a Muslim, I don't know. What he was taught.
Not what he learned.
Right. What he was taught instead of focusing on actually who we are, right? Give me that.
Now this is Sirach, or Ecclesiastes, chapter 17, verse 11.
Yeah.
Besides this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for inheritance.
So the thing, hey, that's why we gotta give me Proverbs 4 and 7. That's why we gotta focus on getting the knowledge and understanding who we are, right? And understand that this law of life is our heritage. It's supposed to be our culture to honor one another. It's supposed to be our culture to see a brother's wife and his family and respect them. It's not supposed to be our culture, because right now they give you a culture that's what? Killing, stealing, robbing, drugs, lasciviousness, disrespect, all of that. Well, guess what? That's not something that the Lord gave us. That's something that our enemies gave us. And the same enemies that we're looking to save us, them the same enemies that we're trying to take that playbook. How foolish is that?
Life is like a boomerang, man. You know well, it comes back.
Give me, matter of fact, look, give me that. Second Ezra 5 and 42. Yeah. Hey, yup. Go ahead.
Low-life, scandalous person. There's always a slicker low-life, scandalous person down the road. And that's reap what you sow, huh?
Right. Yup. Hey, man. Hey, look. I'm going to tell you why there's wisdom right here. Go ahead. Give me what you got.
Ezra 5 and 32?
42. 5 and 42.
Come.
Hey.
Come on, Elder. Look.
What's going on? I'll be over there in a second.
Go ahead.
This is 2 Ezra, chapter 5, verse 42.
Yeah.
And he said unto me, I will liken my judgment unto a ring.
The Lord said what?
My judgment unto a ring.
Is like a ring, right? Why?
Like as there is no slackness of the last.
Right.
Even so, there is no swiftness.
So hey, so look, I got my own divine time that I'm moving. I'm not gonna hurry up and I'm not gonna slow it down. But you can guarantee you're gonna reap what you sow. It's coming down just like a ring.
Next, one question, then I have to go.
Go ahead.
You know why the wedding ring goes on this finger?
Because that's the one that's connected to your heart.
Man, smart man.
Bingo.
He's exactly right.
All right.
He's exactly right.
All right, OG.
I like that.
Absolutely, brother.
That's man. I like that.
Absolutely.
Not everybody knows.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's the only goes
That's a
straight
smart
to the
man.
heart.
Absolutely.
Intersect with nothing else.
Uh-huh.
Straight to the heart.
Yep. Hey, but to that point, wisdom is supposed to be our first love, right? And even Christ told the church, hey, listen, y'all done forgot y'all first works, right? And so what we trying to do right here is bid our people back to the marriage. So it's actually the spirit that he brought that up, because right now we're trying to put that band on our true heart and not the physical one, right? And we know the elders have wisdom, man. Hey, it's all good. That's a Romans 8:16. Hey, our spirit bear witness that we are the children of God, right?
When you brought to a lower state, you must learn to be patient. You come to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation. Who trust the young was misled in our past generations. No one forsaken, you mistaken if you ain't obeying. No lying on no tail bearing. Get thee behind me, Satan. That's my brother, no bloodshed. Get thee behind me, Satan. No idolatry, no adultery.
Thank you for watching. If you wish to donate, you can use Zelle or PayPal. We're the Sons of Thunder. It's our heart's prayer and desire for Israel that they might be saved. Shalom.